Lil Baby was left stunned and deeply concerned after learning that Lil Durk had allegedly snitched on 50 Cent to secure his release from jail, and fearing for his friend's life, Baby publicly advised Durk to lay low and avoid any more trouble before things get out of control. The streets have been buzzing. Social media lit up like wildfire. One of the most unexpected betrayals in hip-hop history may have just gone down, and this time, it's not just street gossip. It's a potentially deadly situation involving three of the culture's biggest names, Lil Durk, 50 Cent, and Lil Baby. At the center of this brewing storm is a move that could shake the very foundation of rap loyalty. Durk allegedly snitched on 50 Cent to save himself. And the reactions? Brutal. The tension? Nuclear. But it was Lil Baby's response that turned heads. Not just because of what he said, but because of how serious he was when he said it. According to sources close to the Atlanta rapper, Baby didn't just express disappointment. He issued a public warning to Lil Durk, urging him to keep his head down and disappear from the spotlight before 50 Cent comes for revenge. This is the raw, unfiltered, inside story behind Lil Durk's shocking release, the betrayal that shook the industry, and the chilling warning from a concerned brother who knows just how far 50 Cent is willing to go when someone crosses him. Let's rewind. For months, Lil Durk had been facing the kind of legal pressure that turns millionaires into ghosts. Caught up in a string of charges ranging from weapons possession to suspected involvement in gang activity, Durk's future looked locked away in a cold cell, possibly for years. Bond denied, charges stacking, public opinion turning sour. The headlines painted a grim picture. And then, just like that, he walked out. No bond, no deal publicly announced, no courtroom breakdown. It was just done. Clean slate. And immediately, whispers began. People wanted answers. And as the hip-hop community looked deeper into the situation, an uncomfortable narrative started taking shape. Rumors from inside circles, people who never speak unless it's real, suggested that Durk may have given up information on someone powerful. At first, many assumed it was someone from his Chicago circle. But then a darker, far more dangerous truth began to emerge. Durk didn't snitch on a rival. He snitched on a legend. And not just any legend. 50 Cent, the mogul, the mastermind, and the most feared strategist in rap. It might sound bizarre at first. Why would Durk snitch on 50 Cent? What connection could possibly exist between them that would put Fifth in the crosshairs of a federal case? Here's the thing. 50 Cent has always been a businessman, but also a shot caller in the shadows. It's no secret that his ties to street figures run deep, from his G-Unit days to his BMF series connections. Over the years, he's built relationships with people whose names never make the headlines but whose actions run cities. Reports claim that Durk had been sitting on privileged intel involving a low-key business deal that went south, one that indirectly tied back to 50 Cent. A money pipeline, possibly even laundering. Durk, in desperation, handed this information over, and the feds used it to tighten their grip on something much bigger than Durk's local case. That move, that snitch move, may have bought Durk his freedom. But at what cost? When the word hit Lil Baby, his reaction wasn't fury. It was fear. Lil Baby knows how the game works. He's been around OGs. He understands the rules that can't be broken. And above all, he knows 50 Cent's reputation. When Baby caught wind of the Durk situation, insiders say he immediately tried to get in contact with Durk, urging him to step back from the limelight. According to a close source within Baby's camp, the rapper said, "Durk don't know what he's done. If that's true, if he really snitched on 50, then it's not the court he gotta be scared of. It's the streets. It's the industry. It's the invisible war that comes next." Lil Baby then went public, subtly but intentionally. During an Instagram live session, when asked about Durk's release, he paused. His face went cold. He said, "Some people get out, and it ain't 'cause the system was fair. All I'ma say is if you free, act like you free and stay out of trouble. Don't be out here popping off like everything's sweet." To those who know how to read between the lines, that was a warning, not a diss, not a drag, but a sincere brotherly message. Stay low before it's too late. Now, here's the part that scares people most. 50 Cent hasn't said a single word about Durk's release. Not a tweet, not a meme, Not a single comment. And that's terrifying. Anyone who knows 50's playbook understands this. When he's really angry, he doesn't clap back on social media. He doesn't argue. He moves in silence, and by the time he strikes, it's already too late for his target to run. It's also telling that multiple of 50's inner circle associates suddenly unfollowed Durk right after the news dropped. One of them, an executive producer on one of 50's upcoming projects, posted a now-deleted tweet that simply said, "You play dirty, you get buried dirty." This isn't just personal. It's principle for Fifth. In Chicago, Atlanta, and New York, people close to the streets are buzzing. OGs are calling each other. Artists are going ghost. And labels are beginning to distance themselves from Durk. Some of the scheduled appearances have been mysteriously canceled. A planned collaboration with a major New York artist got pushed back indefinitely. When asked about Durk, one veteran producer replied, "I ain't trying to be collateral damage. That situation is cursed." It's not paranoia, it's precedent. When 50 Cent gets involved, real consequences follow. From the Ja Rule fallout to the Rick Ross beef. And even behind-the-scenes wars we'll never fully know. 50's record of vengeance is cold and calculated. He doesn't just destroy reputations. He shuts down careers. So where does this leave Durk? Ironically, Durk is back to posting on socials, back in the studio, dropping clips of unreleased tracks, try to reclaim his throne like nothing happened. But the smiles look forced. The energy feels off.